A Trump administration official just warned of a dangerous twist approaching in the ongoing saga of the government shutdown. And for once, the administration doesn't seem like it's being hyperbolic. This is serious. Welcome to Occupy Democrats. I'm David Reddish. With the government shutdown dragging on and on the verge of becoming the longest in American history, the sad toll is beginning to show. Democrats continue to hold out on voting for any budget that does not include the funding of healthcare subsidies. Republicans, meanwhile, continue to blame the Democrats, in essence, for not caving to the demands of Donald Trump. Appearing in yet another one of his redundant and impotent press conferences this morning, House Speaker Mike Flaccid Johnson had this to say.
Who's missed a paycheck, anyone who has been made to suffer because the services, the health services you rely upon, or the food and nutrition supplement for your family, anyone who is hurting, you have a home in the Republican Party. You have people here who are elected by their constituents to come and do their job, and they do it. They're voting to support you, to make these programs available, to ensure that the people in need have them. And the Democrats, by stark contrast, are doing the exact opposite.
You have a home in the Republican Party. Is he truly that out of touch? And if that makes you angry, stick around, because it does get even worse. Speaker Flaccid Johnson sounds like he's doing his best to sound like an abusive boyfriend there. I'm responsible for all your problems, but hey, I'm also the only one that loves you. It's grotesque. Even more than just using the paychecks of federal employees or Americans relying on SNAP benefits as pressure points to get the Democrats to cave. This is disgusting. And unfortunately, those are the people suffering most right now. Take, for example, air traffic controllers. Already the nation has seen some massive airport meltdowns and flight delays over the past month as air traffic controllers, who were already overworked, understaffed, and underpaid to begin with, refuse to show up to work.
The message is simple. End the shutdown today.
Frustrations are mounting from air traffic controllers.
Contact the ramp. Have a good day.
As they plead with lawmakers to end the government shutdown. Nick Daniels is president of the Air Traffic Controllers Union.
America's air traffic controllers are now having to focus on how do they put gas in the car? How do they take care of their children? How do they pay for childcare?
This is the first day they will miss a full paycheck.
And if Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy looks a little clueless and doesn't seem to know what to say there, congratulations, your senses still function. And if you hated him after seeing that clip, be warned, it gets worse. Don't go away. Duffy, of course, like so many Trump administration officials, is wildly unqualified for his job, having risen to prominence as a cast member on MTV's The Real World. Donald Trump, of course, wants his administration to look and sound like a reality show, so it's only natural that he should pick someone like Duffy to be the ineffectual leader of his post. And now, it's worse. Speaking earlier today amid the ongoing shutdown, Sean Duffy warned the public that air travel is about to become even more perilous as more and more air traffic controllers refuse to work for no pay. If air travel remains possible at all, take a look.
Just one point I'll make on this as well. The controllers got 90% of one payment, 80 to 90% of one payment. They missed the second paycheck. On Thursday, they get an email pay stub that'll show what their next payment is going to be. So this Thursday, they'll get an email that shows that their pay stub is a big fat zero. Many of the controllers said, a lot of us can navigate missing one paycheck. Not everybody, but a lot of us can. None of us can manage missing two paychecks. So if you bring us to a week from today, Democrats, you will see mass chaos, you will see mass flight delays, you'll see mass cancellations, and you may see us close certain parts of the airspace because we just cannot manage it because we don't have the air traffic controllers. Now we can move some of the management to other facilities. We can get help from other facilities to keep the airspace somewhat functioning. But again, we have our managers, and the FAA and us will close the airspace down. We will restrict the airspace when we feel it's not safe.
Yes, you heard correctly. The government is considering shutting down large swaths of American airspace, meaning flights to or from certain airports, or for that matter, entire chunks of the country, may become inaccessible. And true to form, he wants to blame Democrats rather than blaming Republicans or Trump, who refuse to negotiate or even meet with Democratic lawmakers to chart a path forward. And on top of that, the government has contingency funds that it could use to pay federal workers like air traffic controllers, but Trump refuses to do so. Under Donald Trump, the Republican Party, and indeed the United States, have no real leadership. They have a bloated and sick buffoon who would rather travel abroad and get his behind powdered by foreign leaders rather than leading at home. And Mike Flaccid Johnson is no better, cuckolded to Trump and abdicating his own influence to get a budget agreed upon and passed. This is a real crisis, a crisis of leadership, and closed airspace could mean everything from travelers getting blocked from returning home to major delays to problems with basic supply chains. Tell the administration to work with Democrats to get this government funded and end this mess. After all, it is their job. This is Occupy Democrats.